The Don Kennedy Show, heard every evening, 7 to 8 o'clock. We now join Ty at the Cape for our rocket launch coverage of the Atlas. Good evening again, Ty.
Good evening, Greg. Good evening, everyone. WAMT, KSC, up-to-the-minute special report, live launch coverage of the Atlas 2AS tonight. We have just passed the T-minus 5-minute count. They picked up. We're right now at T-minus 4 minutes and counting. Everything's looking good. The weather is sharp for tonight's launch, and it's pretty interesting. Tonight is the 38th anniversary of the first launch of the United States space program, which was Explorer 1. That was 38 years ago tonight. Now, 38 years later, after that Explorer 1 launch, we're looking at an Atlas 2AS that's set to launch in about just about 3.5 minutes from now. Everything is looking good. Again, the launch is set tonight for 7:50 p.m. off Complex 36B at Cape Canaveral Air Station. It's set to launch the Palapa C1 satellite. They just did a poll before they came out of the T-minus 5-minute hold. Everything went great. The launch director gave his go, as well as all his key personnel below him. So we have pretty much right now light winds here at the launch site. The Atlas II sits passively on its launch pad, bathed in white glow of launch lights. And we're just under 3 minutes to launch now. Everything is looking good. They'll do a final range check at about 90 seconds prior to launch, make sure there's no ships or planes in the area. Again, the weather looks great. Just to reiterate, we have clear skies, just a little thin, patchy wisps of clouds that have started protruding overhead here. But that is nothing to prevent launch. That is nothing that could obscure the launch in any way. If you're looking straight up now, you can see almost a full moon. It's waning a little bit there. And we're coming up on the T-minus 2-minute point in the countdown. We're at T-minus 2 minutes, 18 seconds and counting. Atlas II will be launching Indonesia's Palapa C1 satellite. It's the third generation of Palapa satellites. Palapa satellites first started launching in the mid-1970s. Through mid-1980s, the Palapa B series started beginning its launch. A couple of Palapas, in fact, were launched from the Shuttle Challenger in 1983 and in 1985. Everything is looking good for launch. They're arming the vehicle right now. The Centaur just went to arm, period. We're just under 2 minutes to launch. Again, the vehicle looks sharp. It's waiting launch at 7:50 tonight. Indonesia has the fourth largest population in the world, and Palapa, meaning unity, is hopefully to bring the islands together. There's a total of a little over 17,000 islands that help make up Indonesia. A large conglomerate of Indonesian press and Asian press are here on hand for tonight's launch, and tonight's launch is being transmitted worldwide to the country of Indonesia and the capital of Jakarta. And we've got a go for range. The range looks good, both weather and traffic-wise. We're just under a minute to launch, T-minus 50 seconds and counting. Everything's looking good. T-minus 40. Again, just a little bit of light scattered clouds over the area, but otherwise it's a nice night for a launch. Light winds in the area. And we're counting down now for the launch of the Atlas 2AS. At 8:15 p.m. is your new launch time. A couple of things real quick, brief notes. The launch window does extend all the way to 9:22 if we see another problem arise during the final minutes here of the launch. This is the first Atlas launch for 1996. There will be a total of about 8 launches this year. 1:26, and the Atlas launch clears the tower now. It's a beautiful launch here. It's beginning a straight-up ride. And it's beginning to go, we just got a report that we have the solids are burning nominal, and it is a beautiful launch. And we're just getting the vibration here about a little over 1.5 miles from the pad. vehicle's going straight up. Everything in the flight profile is nominal so far. The second set of solids are about to ignite in about 2 seconds, and we're seeing the solids ignite now. The first set are about to separate from the vehicle, and we're standing by for separation. The Stainer engine looks nominal. We just got a report. And we just had the solids separate. A nominal view. Oh, it looks sharp. It's like 2 stars falling from the vehicle, and they're still lit up as they fall from the vehicle as the Atlas 2AS launches the Palapa C1 satellite for the country of Indonesia. And we can still see the solids, the first set of solids fall. They're still lit at the base of the vehicle, at the base of their cone. The thrust chamber just was reported nominal, and the sustainer engine is burning nominal. Everything looks good for the launch of the Atlas now, and we're just getting burnout of the second set, and they're standing by for separation. And we just had jettison of those second set of solids, and they're coming down now. We can see them falling away from the vehicle. We're just 2 minutes, 10 seconds now into the flight of the Atlas 2AS. The first Atlas launch here for the year of 1996. And we're getting reports that the engines are looking great so far on the vehicle itself. It's heading due east